They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Michael Kendricks, the linebacker, there to get him down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Jackson. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And an alley to run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run. It's Mark Ingram. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson steps away to his left. And Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 13-yard line. Well, call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Green 80. 50 seconds to Mike. Let's go, D. Whip. Alert. Watch the whip. Check. Okay. Spell. Zebra. Zoom.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Right left, right left. Good touch.
They'll run with Procise. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Check 3, check. Good guys, 4 down, 4 down. Check. 61. Match box. Check. Buka team.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson escaping the pressure right. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
57. Mike, 57. We got right there. 95, 95.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. He hits his running back, Procise. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Check, 48's the Mike. Mike. Gun. Hey, watch the leg.
Procise on the toss. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings us 3rd and 4.
48 Mike. 48 Mike. Watch the screen. Pass. You go tight.
3rd and short. It's Procise. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And finally down at the 32-yard line. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
57's the Mike. Go. 57's the Mike.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And finding the tight end, Wilson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10.
14, got it. Check 3. Still got it, 4 down.
This is Procise on the carry. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Hey, 0. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Alert. 57. Mike, 57. Hey, alert.
They'll try the right side with Prosise. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Took right. Watch the ball. One left. 57 to Mike. I'm coming for you. You mine. 57 to Mike. Alert. Watch the screen.
On third down, Wilson. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Michael Pierce in all of his 340-pound glory gets the sack. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Sacks all day, baby. Go ahead and take a seat. You can't stop me.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Myers' kick is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
Flush to his right. He'll run it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. It's complete to Lockett. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, alert! Watch the shift!
Now Wilson. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 28.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Procise. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. Check. At the Ravens 20.
Got it. Hey guys, listen. 57. Mike, 57. Come on. Check. Lucky.
Now it's Wilson. Buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Check 49. Well. We're up for signals.
On the handoff, this is Procise. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
You got 3.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
That's it. Hey, look, 48. Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Come on. Gun. Check. 48's the Mike. Come on. One left. 48. Mike, 48.
On 3rd down, Wilson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
4th down and 1.
Wait. Check 4. Hold up. Check the hot read. Go.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Get that ball. Check 37.
They'll go with Procise. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. So give him the first down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4. And the decision to go for it pays off. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Slam. Hey, alert 3. Good, 4 down. Good.
They'll try and run down here with Procise. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
2nd down and goal. Wilson. And it's a Seattle Seahawks touchdown. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They go play action with Jackson. Forced out to his left. And that'll be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They go play action now. Jackson dancing to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Waiting. 50 seconds. Got it.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson being chased out left. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head